Welcome to the woods. I haven't been in the woods for a while, and I'm also in a new place that I've never been to before. Sort of. I mean, it's like in the forest what I usually walk around in, but this time I'm in a different place. I've never been on this path before. And I'm pretty certain that specifically the one bird that is chirping away really wants me gone. But I was looking for blueberries, but I found something else that I could eat. These. I have no idea what they're called in English, but these are edible. And they taste... I have no idea how to describe it, nor how to get my camera to focus on it. But you see, they're a little... Yeah, I have no idea how to explain it. But they're really good. Not super tasteful, or not super... It's not a lot of taste in them, at least not currently. It might be later, I'm hoping. But they're kind of really good. But I was looking for blueberries, and right here, no blueberries to find. I have a feeling that walking and talking at the same time might be dangerous, but I am out here today because it's nice weather. I intended to walk yesterday, but it was so much rain. But today, it's so nice. It's a bit windy. It's very, very sunny. I'm in the forest, so you can't see all the sun. It's not a clear blue sky, but it's pretty good. But it's so lovely out here, and this path, I don't think a lot of people use it. I haven't seen anyone else right here, right now at least. But I have seen other people out walking today, which is good. I mean, it's amazing weather. But yeah, I was thinking about Mother Nature, and yes, I call her that, or Earth, but I call her Mother Nature. She's kind of like the reason we're alive, so we should take care of her. But a lot of us, me included, kind of suck at it. Or we're just not all that good. And sometimes some of the things we're really good at. But there's a lot of talk about the climate. We have to protect the climate, and the temperature is rising, and apparently wind turbines are supposed to give us electricity, which they do. But they forget to consider the fact that they also come with a lot of problems, like oil spills and destroying nature to save climate. And I'm pretty sure, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the climate and nature are like two sides to the same story. So by ruining nature to preserve the climate, we're kind of helping killing the climate, or not killing the climate, killing Mother Nature, ruining the climate because we're killing Mother Nature. They belong together, you know? So I don't really get that one. Why ruin Mother Nature to try to save the climate when they're two sides of the same story? Don't do that. Instead, figure out a way to help both. I don't think it's politically correct, but population control, I mean, humans, in a way, we're an infinite resource. And our Earth, Mother Nature, is not. It's only one planet that we can live on, at least as we know of so far. So, since we can't make more of Mother Nature, we can't make another planet, we have to, make sure there are not too many of us to fuck up nature so bad that we can't help it out later. There is, Thanos is supposed to be the villain in the Marvel movies. And yeah, I agree with that. I don't agree with how he did it. I mean, I don't agree with how Thanos tried to make population control a thing. But, in a way, I can't help but think that he did have a point. It's too many of us. And I'm not saying go out and kill people, like certain people have been trying to do in my country and certain other countries lately. Don't do that. But, maybe not bring as many people onto the earth, because there simply isn't enough resources. So that's the thing. How do you feel about that? Do you agree with population control? I mean, voluntarily good ways, not like very drastic forced ways, I don't agree with those. I think it should be done in a humane way that we can agree upon. Then again, I mean, have you seen the state of the world lately? We don't seem to agree upon almost anything, except we want to survive. And I mean, that's a pretty human thing, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I get the wanting to survive part, the how we attack and kill other people for our survival, how we attack and kill Mother Nature for our survival, which will eventually lead to our death if we are not careful. So, you know, there's that. I'm gonna look for more blueberries now. I've found some. They're not ready for picking yet, but I'm thinking that it would be nice to know where the blueberries are when they're done and ripe for picking, so I can just go to the specific places to pick the blueberries. So I'm gonna go look for some blueberries. And I found one, but I already know they're not done, but at least there are some. I don't know if you can hear me over the wind, but I think I found someone's secret hiding place for Christmas? Maybe? I mean, it doesn't have lights on it, but it is ready for Christmas in the middle of summer. Well, you know, kind of wish someone hadn't left garbage like that in the middle of the woods, but it's pretty and it's ready for Christmas. I'm glad it's summer. I like the warmth. I wish I could zoom more with this camera, but you see that? It's a deer. Maybe it heard me. I'm trying to be quiet. Oh my god. This is part of why I love going for walks. You get to see nature. Oh my god, it's so cute. Far away. I'm not gonna try to get closer. It'll spook it for sure. But oh, I mean, look at it. You can't see it all that well. Do you think it hurt me? I don't know. Either way, I will back away so we can enjoy life without risking being scared by me. They're obviously not ready yet, but this will be raspberries that, you know, nope. They will be raspberries. They're like wild raspberries that you can eat, obviously, and pick freely because they're wild ones. I love that. I used to go picking on wild raspberries when I was a kid, and then we made jam and put it on the bread and basically just enjoyed life. I love it. If you allow Mother Nature to enjoy herself and thrive, she is abundance, and I love it. And even though not a lot of them are ready yet, there are blueberries coming. And as you can see, they're not ready yet, but they will be soon. I hope. Oh, I know, but I'm not quite sure how soon. But, I mean, look at it. gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to get out here when it's all done, or when it's all ready to be harvested, and just enjoy a few days. First in the woods, picking blueberries, and then at home making jam, blueberry jam that I'm gonna eat until it's all eaten up, because I know I enjoy it. And just as when it comes to life, some paths are clearer and more well worn than others. Some are more hidden, more secret almost in a way, and harder to, follow. Both because they're more hidden and because they're harder to walk. There are many hindrances and things that can stop you, and that's not always easy. But if you really want to, you can do it. Like, I really wanted to find the blueberries, and I had a feeling I knew where they were. So I found the almost hidden path, because apparently it's not all that well worn. It's not used all that much by others. But I knew it existed. I knew it was there somewhere. So I tried. It's what you do in life. You find a solution to whatever problem you have, and then you try it out. Not everything works out, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it's harder. And sometimes it's easier. But if you really, really go for it, you can figure it out. Like how to take care of Mother Nature, no matter where you live. Because you don't have to do everything. As long as you do something, that's good enough. Sometimes you can do better, but whatever you do, as long as you do something, is better than nothing, and that's a start. And then you have some roads in life that are accessible for everyone, like this one. It's extremely clear-cut, straight at this point, but yeah, it's easy for everyone to take this path, and let's be honest, most people do. And I enjoy it sometimes, but I kind of like the smaller ones, the more narrow ones, the more hidden ones. They have so many more, in my opinion, interesting things to offer, to see, to experience. So I think I'm starting to realize where I want to head in life. Not on a big path like this, but on a smaller, more narrow, more interesting path that, yet again, not necessarily everyone takes. But that's the beauty of it. You can choose. You can choose the road you take in life. I love that. I found this cute little place to sit down and have a bit of lunch. And the view is gorgeous, and these trees are so tall. I have no idea how tall they are, and it's kind of hard to convey on camera. You're almost upside down now. I mean, look at them. It's incredible. And some are definitely bigger than others. I mean, check that out. I love it. I love Mother Nature and Mother Earth. And I think we need to take better care of her than we a lot of times do. Cannot reproduce. There's only one of her. And she's finite. We are not. Which means we have to find a good middle ground. Her being finite, we can't do anything about that, but we can do something about us. And no, I do not mean that we should barbecue humans. That would be very disturbing. But this is such a nice place, and I love it. And I think this is where I'm gonna leave you today. Looking at this gorgeous nature, listening to the sound of the wind in the trees, all the birds, and looking at the flowers. I don't know if you can see them. But I hope you have a nice day, that you do something kind to Mother Nature, Mother Earth, and I'll see you in the next video.